Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm going to be showing you how to acquire a monetized cash flowing channel. So this would help if you already have a bigger budget and you want to get a channel that's already making money and has the already, good view velocity, which is the views within the first 24 hours, and already has an active subscriber base. So those factors are definitely going to help you grow a lot faster. Granted, it is pretty difficult to actually find these channels, but I'll show you, the best outlets to actually find these channels and get a good deal on them. So the first place we'll look at is Accounts-Dash Markets. So this is a place you can also buy just baseline monetized channels, but what you want to filter it by is monetization enabled, which I have clicked on already. And then I would typically filter it. So I have it filtered by price, just because I want to see like which ones that I could probably purchase. You can also filter by income to see which channels are actually making consistently making the most amount of revenue. But I wouldn't actually trust these numbers that they put until you actually see their actual channel. So what you can do is just contact all of these sellers. So one trick you can do is so yeah, they'll show you they'll show the YouTube channel right here, and then as well as the screenshots of the analytics. And yeah, so you can also like open it link in a new tab. So you can just open up new tabs and just contact them to have it go a lot faster. So these are a lot of different channels, and you obviously have to be careful. Some are legit, some are not. So you want to fully vet them, and I'll show you, later in this lesson how to actually vet the channels. And of course, like you use a middleman, all that stuff to stay safe that I showed you previously. So that's Accounts Market, and then as well as Epic NPC, same thing. So once you're on the website, just click on YouTube channels with enable monetization, and then just look for any forums that have it with not the baseline monetized channels with like 1,000 subs, but actually channels that are making money. So that's what you want to kind of look for within here, as well as FameSwap. So FameSwap has it where you have to actually message them for like to actually find the channel. So that's a bit of a pain, but yeah, you can just message them, and they have a good filtering system, so you can just filter out by YouTube as well as filter out. I would include escrow accepted as well as email included. So that's the original email that I was talking about. And you want to filter it by the category that you're actually looking for. So if you want to stay within the fitness niche, I would keep the channel within fitness. That would be the best case scenario. Or if you're going to move into like models and celebrities, or like movies and TVs, try to stay within your niche and not change it like after you buy the channel. You can if it's if you have to, but you would definitely preferably want to stay within the same niche. And the last method, which I think is very underrated, not a lot of people do this and know about it. It's cold DM. So it's really just cold DMing channels that seem inactive. So all you can do is just type in a keyword of let's just say your whatever niche is. So you can type in keywords related to your niche, and then you could take a look at all of these channels and then see which ones like haven't posted within the last 6 months or so. So pretty much like inactive channels that look not dead, but like their videos are consistently getting views, but they just haven't posted in a while. So you just want to go, let's just say take a look at this one, and then you can kind of go to their about page, and then see they usually have their email right here. So just click on that, and then click this, and then send them a cold DM asking if they're willing to sell their channel. So and yeah, so 1 month ago, so this channel probably wouldn't be willing to sell it, but if there's a channels that are like 6 months plus, then they may be more likely. So it's really just a numbers game. Most more likely than not, channels aren't going to want to sell it, even if they're inactive. But you're always going to get a few, and those few could be really good deals, and you can make a lot of money off those channels. So that's one method that you can do, just cold DM channels that seem inactive. And so yeah, so when you are actually talking to somebody that wants to sell their monetized cash flowing channel, you're going to want to ask for a lot more things than just a baseline monetized channel. So this is preferably an organic channel that's like consistently bringing in subscribers and money every single day. So you want to ask for a monetization proof plus the strikes. And one way you can check that is, without them sending you anything, is actually just click on their videos and see if you can see any ads. Click on like multiple videos. Some videos, the ads are like only at the end or at the beginning. So try to maybe click on a 10 plus minute video, see if there's any ads on it. That's, a fast way that you can see, and then also ask if they can show like that it doesn't have any strikes basically. And also, you want to ask for the last 28 days analytics. So that's gonna show if it's still active, still making money, still getting subscribers, just so you can see that it's in it has view velocity, it's an active channel, and it's actually worth you purchasing. So the last 28 days is going to be the best indicator. I would say even the last 7 days is good too. And ask for their real-time analytics. So if they're actually getting real-time views, then that they're either their backlog of videos are continually making them money, or yeah, and their new videos are like making them like bringing them views. So you can just kind of see how active their channel actually is and how many viewers they're bringing in just from their their backlog of videos. And yeah, you can see the real-time subscribers as well. So and also check their comments. Like once you see the where is it? So let's just say you click on this one and you see, okay, so this seller doesn't have their link. So yeah, once you click on the channel, then you want to see if the comments and likes are organic and seem legit. So actually read through the comments, see if it doesn't, seem spammy, if it's like a real person, and see if the likes correspond to like how many views. So you can kind of tell if it's botted or not. Um, Especially the comments. If there's like zero comments and like 100,000 views, then you can make assumptions right there. So I would say the biggest indicator is going to be the comments, then the likes, then just correspond it to the views. So that's what you want to look at when you're actually vetting this channel to make sure that it's legit. And also you want to look at Social Blade. So Social Blade will tell you if like the channel actually the analytics of the channel, so like the subscribers, if there's any like big spikes and then a big drop, then you can kind of assume that that's botted, and that's you want to stay away from those channels. When it's monetized, or like a big spike in views and stuff like that. So yeah, so you can also check Social Blade to dive deep more into the analytics. And oh yeah, I forgot. And you want to also ask for the subscriber analytics. So I'll show you that right here. So, this is just an example channel. So if there's any like big spikes, like 1,000, like it goes up to 1,000, then it drops down to like maybe negative like 200. Yeah, you can assume that's bots, or if it just like a huge spike and then it goes back to zero. Yeah, it's like anything that doesn't look authentic. Revenue, you can't fake that, so I wouldn't really look at that. I would look at the watch hours, if there's any big spikes. So this was not monetized. This is to get monetized, so this was fine. But if it's actually monetized and it has these weird spikes, then instead of like a gradual like curve, or like not as gradual spikes, not as like drastic spikes, then yeah, you can kind of tell, as well as the views. And the main thing is just going to be the subscribers, because you're actually buying the channel because of the subscribers and the actual view velocity and activity that those subscribers actually bring to the channel. So you want to ask for the check this for sure. So the subscribers on the overview, as well as the audience. Where is it? Yeah, so have them click on subscribers and ask them like where the actual country of their subscribers. So it'll say like if it's like like 99% from India, then you probably may not want to use that channel unless it's like a real audience, not botted like Indian subscribers. So if it's like an actual Indian channel, then you can probably make some money off those views and convert it easily. But yeah, ideally you want to have it mostly say USA, but if it's kind of some weird country or something like that, then you just want to look at the analytics, and if it's like like the age and gender. So just make sure it seems kind of organic and authentic. These are like the best metrics that you can see to best indicate whether it or not it is authentic. And yeah, try to stay within your niche if you can. So if it's fitness, try to keep the channel in fitness niche, just so YouTube doesn't know, just YouTube doesn't like YouTube already knows where to place the content of that video. So you want to kind of maintain that niche so they can continue to place that content in front of viewers that are interested in that type of content. So if you kind of make a drastic change from fitness to like a celebrity, or like fitness to gaming, then you're probably it's gonna take a bit longer. They're not gonna convert as well, number one, and it's going to take a bit longer to like get up and running just because you're converting it and you're like changing the entire niche, and the subscribers, they didn't subscribe for that. So yeah, that's why I say if you can try to stay within the niche as much as possible, or at least something similar. So if you're going to do fitness, maybe sports, that's a bit related. But yeah, just overall try to have something very similar to the same niche of the channel you're buying. So as far as pricing, it really depends on like the actual channel, but ideally, if it's like 3 to 5x of their yearly profits, smart sellers will sell it for this amount. But if you can get it a bit lower, like maybe 6 months worth of earnings, I would say that's a good deal because you would make your ROI back in 6 months. Just off, if that channel is just making that money off their videos already. So yeah, if it's anything under this, like 3 to 5x yearly their yearly profit, then I would say it's a pretty good deal. Try to see what you can negotiate and work up. And if it's in this range, then I would say it's a fair offer. It's not a great deal. It's not a bad deal. It's a pretty fair deal. 3 to 5x of their yearly profit. So if they're outsourcing, ask what their expenses are. Usually these are all like outsourced channels. You can even buy personal brand channels, which is completely fine. You just have to. It would just be a kind of a slow transition because they subscribe for the actual personal brand. So, but I've bought personal brand channels before, and it just takes a bit while to actually convert them, and then it's fine from there. As long as I would say the most important thing is to just stay within the niche. But yeah, personal brand channels or even other cash cow channels, you can kind of look in there and see what's a good deal. So yeah, if you have any like questions on specific channels, again, just yeah, shoot me in the Telegram chat, and then I'll help you out. Like any specific channels you see, and the price that they're giving you, and if there's any red flags, like no middleman, they don't accept escrow, they don't give you the original email, stuff like that. Then see if there's any way you can work something out. And then if not, then I would just move on because if there's too many red flags, then more likely than not, you're probably at risk. So you just want to, find a legit seller would be okay with escrow and providing the original email. Granted, their original email is not tied to something. So if they can't provide the original email, you can always have the contract in place. If they're not willing to sign the contract, then then at that point, I'd probably just move on. So yeah, it's really just a numbers game. Just contact a crap ton of people and see who will, who's willing to actually sell you the channel at like your price, your terms. So yeah, it's just a numbers game. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Peace.